Welcome to FACEIT TV, ladies and gents, here for the North American G2A.com Cup. We've progressed quite far, actually. And you know what? First things first, I actually want to check out the brackets, because we've done loads of games. Let's check out where we're at.
You're not going to introduce me.
No, you don't.
I'm the star of the show, damn it.
James, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Come on.
Let's bring up those brackets. Save me, please, production. Come on, you please do there we go, finally. All right. James is looking at me really awkwardly. Anyway. So we see Mousebaz doing a pretty good job against Lunatic. It was a pretty close game, if I recall correctly, and Talked, of course, being able to face them in the semis on the left side. But we're concerned with the right side here today. We've got Mythic and Denial. They'll be facing off against each other. You can see the map choices there: Cash, Season, and Nuke. And we did have Cash chosen by Denial and Season by Mythic. So that's going to be the order there. What do you make of these results so far? Do you think this is largely expected? How do you think, I mean, Denial are the favorites going in against Mythic, definitely so. They even took down Cloud9 2-0 at the ESEA LAN recently. How do you think Denial could do against Iber Power, or do you think Mythic? Do you think I'm getting ahead of myself?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. All
right, that's fair. All right, so
I don't think we have seen in person. Personally, I don't think we've personally seen Mythic play.
We've seen some of the players at least, but you're right. We haven't really seen this lineup in particular play, and of course we don't have the luxury of having the time zone that allows us to be compatible with all of the matches and the happenings of the NA scene.
We have our own league, so
we do.
That's all good.
Yeah,
in the hood.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Of course, Cash is always a great place to start. It's one of my favorite maps. Simple, but a lot of depth to it, and it's always good to see how strategy is evolving. Because we always get this is kind of the thing. This is our thing, isn't it? Because we do our EU cast, then we get the NA cast. We literally get to just compare one against the other, and it's great.
Yeah, it's been about 10 minutes now, and you still haven't introduced me on the stream.
James, that's because you need no introduction. There you go.
Oh wow!
You satisfied now.
Yourself out of that one.
Yeah, I'm feel pretty proud of that actually. So
anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing yet another team from North America on our stream.
Yeah,
it's always good. The more the merrier. I just want to absorb, soak up the information.
And
so looking forward. I like the name Mythic as well. It sounds cool.
They have a really cool logo actually. It's like a griffin, a mythical beast. Makes sense.
If I was going to make a logo, I think it'd be like a wizard with a hat, and there'd be like green stuff. I don't know if like his arm would be green or something. There'll be something green in there. But their logo is probably better.
It's like an Irish wizard. Well, that would be awesome, actually.
Well, they don't have green people in Ireland.
No, but the color green is associated with Ireland.
Also Nigeria.
All right,
their football kit is green, right?
All right.
Mexico.
What else is
green?
It's
not just Irish. This grenade is green.
It is green. It's not a very pleasant shade of green, though.
This is a gorgeous green. This is like military green.
It's not like a rich.
You're insulting. This is my grenade. Are you insulting my grenade? Is that what you're doing?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Last time, I think the grenade got a little bit too much love, and so much so that someone stole it
Someone stole it at LAN. Someone's like, see you at LAN.
So this is like not the same grenade. It's not the same.
And that upsets me. I'm one of those nerds where it just like,
even
though it's exactly the same, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Damn it.
This one is like not broken. Do you know? Oh, there's a really cool Japanese word. I can't remember what the word is exactly, but what it describes is how there's this art form in Japan where if you break something and then you repair it with gold or silver, basically, so in all the cracks are filled out with gold. So we've actually jumped through the knife round.
It's called nonsensu.
So we're gonna jump back into that part because it's awesome. But here we go. Here we go. It looks like a quick B push is coming out from Mythic, starting off on the T side. And so far, actually, this defensive setup doesn't look too bad here for Denial. They just have to get the frags. Daps is trying to delay a little bit. Doesn't have any nades to do so. It does go down immediately, and they're getting completely pummeled on the B bomb side at the moment. And ShahZaM is coming in to the party a little bit too late. Not fashionably late, but
there's no way he spent $100 on that pistol.
Absolutely not.
Unless he got mugged off on the Steam market.
But he got 2 kills. He only needed 1 to buy a scout, but he got 2. So you can get a scout and then a smoke, or a scout and an HE. Wow. That's a nice combination, scout and HE.
Do you prefer scout and HE over scout and smoke?
No. But you can. You could scout and P250. Why not? Scout and what else costs $300?
I like the scout smoke. I'm a smoke guy.
I like smoke. Smoke is just
only smoke grenades,
awesome.
not cigarettes.
Smokes are awesome. Also, smoke is really important to get the smoke on middle, so you can actually cross the white box without actually getting picked immediately.
You know what else smoke is important for?
Fire. it's not really important for fire kind of comes before smoke, so it's not really important.
I suppose, yeah, I think you're right. Fine.
I think you're right. Fine, I am right. But so far, not much damage done, and we do have a tag onto Wave, quite nasty. He's got 8 health left, and they are actually without many grenades themselves. Not that they should need all that many grenades, but we do have a situation where they haven't yet taken a bomb site. They haven't yet really gained any ground, and they are working on that right now as we speak, trying to make their way onto the A site. And this is where ShahZaM is with that scout, so maybe he can get some nice tags. There you go, there's one. Not able to finish Hades off just yet, but going to have AGM going in from the squeak door. Able to take off one in heaven. Great movement there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful stuff from AGM. That's a triple in wonderful style. And daps is left alone with the 5-7. And he's going to find nothing. Look at all the health, James. Somebody call a medic, please. Oh, they're all fine again.
There's no Uber charge.
What is this magic? How did they all heal up like that?
I don't know. Let's send an email to Valve.
I don't think this game is realistic enough.
This is the G2A.com December Cup North American edition. $5,000 on the line here. And Mythic with a 2-0 lead, so a good start on their FACEIT debut.
Yeah. And Denial are a team that don't necessarily have to prove themselves. They are starting to rise to prominence in the American scene. This is a strong lineup, a really strong lineup, and one that I'm always excited to watch. I'm going to see Mythic, the team with a good start so far. They're just going to try to clean up the third round, just wrap it up.
Look, Gravity's bringing the CTs down towards the bottom of the map.
Wow. When you put it like that, that's kind of... I don't know really what that is.
And because they're on eco, cool. It's kind of like they're lemmings falling off a cliff. They're all dying when they get to the bottom.
This is too much for me. I can't really handle it.
Mind blown?
I can't conceive these concepts. They're too out there for me. You need to talk in terms that I can understand. And I don't even know what those are, so...
Me neither. I had a complete blank there.
Yeah, I was like, this is a great spot to say something witty. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Can't do that. Cannot do that.
Fail.
Alright, so they only lost one guy. So Mythic having a great opening here to cash, but now as the test, they're now going to be picking up the M4s, and no one can afford an AWP, unfortunately, so no glass cannon AWP. We are going to see everyone buying up. Oh, actually, two players not going for the helmet. It's actually kind of interesting because they do know some Galils survived, so it is actually one of those spots where cutting the corner may be a little bit questionable, but they are so low on nades, they're going to have to take a gamble somewhere. And it looks like they want to go for a B split, the good old B split.
Indeed, and again, look at we're seeing really fast rotations. The frags coming in pretty fast at the beginning of this round. One player down from each side. All the CTs are committed to the bottom of the site here. We've got Abe just looking. He's stopping the flank basically through the vent area. So we'll see if Denial can retake from limited positions.
Yeah, I mean, it's always very difficult with the B site when you've got so many Ts alive, and the bomb is planted in the back corner, so they can see it from the vent room. Abe already able to pick off FugLy, but in come the trades as they make their way in. Anger from the top, going to jump down from heaven. Already picking off Hades in the vent room, goes for the next one, does take it down. Great plays from him and Anger, and ShahZaM going to come in for that defuse. Does he have time? He doesn't have time. Does he have time? I don't know. Go back to the guy. Oh, it's so close.
Wow.
He got it.
Finally, we've seen someone make the long defuse.
Man, there's been so many times lately where I'm like, yeah, he's fine. He's so fine. He's got it. And then he like dies. It happened like twice today already.
Twice in 2 days.
And so today, I'm just not going to, or today, or at least at this point, I'm going to just give up. No, I'm not going to go for that. Obviously, it's not my day to predict the defuses. Although it should be pretty easy because each time the timer changes and it gets faster, it's a specific time left. So it should be pretty easy, but never mind.
Flom with the AWP now here for Mythic. As they have lost the first 4 buy round for both teams. Let's have a look at the positioning of the CTs here. Again, the B-bomb site is looking empty, but they're not far away. daps is going to move back into position after boosting NAF-FLY into the vent. Again, if he's going to peek B, he needs to be careful because his legs will be exposed if he goes past the edge of the vent.
Anger taking some wallbang damage through the squeaky door there. It's always a nasty angle, actually, to try to contest with, because you really don't know what's happening behind there. You just get caught, and that's a great pick off from Flom onto ShahZaM. And Mythic already having dealt some damage to Anger, really going to be feeling pretty strong going into this push now as the grenades are coming in. we are having the defense of Denial put to the test.
They haven't seen the bomb yet. The bomb is only just starting to rotate towards A main at the moment. Ava's carrying it. You can see he's still got a teammate, LeX, loitering around. He's not going to find anyone just yet. He's going to push through mid. And he'll have to mount an offense here, but Anger's not having any of it. Takes him out straight away. It's just going to be Flom left on his lonesome versus 3. The bomb is down. The CTs will have various crossfires in situ. As long as they don't overextend, they should be good to take this round.
It almost seemed as if the rotation for the CTs was faster than it was for the Ts to get the bomb onto the site. Their push came in dribs and drabs and allowed Denial so much time to get all the bodies there.
Yeah, the bomb push was very slow indeed. You had
it's very far away.
You had one player holding mid, who was the bomb carrier, with the bomb behind the T-Red just behind mid, and you still had, I think it was LeX towards the B site as well. So there were only 3 people there for Mythic, and they kind of waited for at least one of their teammates to catch up rather than push the site. So not enough frags early on, and lots of time for Denial to get back in the right positions.
By the time Denial had rotated 4 players onto A, which was all of their players that were left, the bomb was just making it into this, like the beginnings of A main, the steps. So that's kind of crazy. But we do have a buy still going for both teams. We've got Flom with the AWP and a mid-take coming in from Mythic, trying to switch it up a little bit, which is good. They're going to try to push this through short here. They do have the players to wrap around from A main for the A split, and that looks to be the goal as Mythic charge up. But Denial kind of reading this. They're in a kind of awkward position, all behind the smoke on car, actually. Anger going to find the spot, the single gap through the smoke to find the frags, and NAF-FLY coming in from short as well. He's going to be finding some love with the M4, and that bomb will go down. Good play here from Flom by Forklift, holding it down with the AWP, but NAF is getting close now. Should be able to take him down. Here goes the rifle work, and that's going to be good enough to take down Flom. It's all on LeX, and he's not going to survive. And we're going to have the round go to Denial. And they had really awkward positions. Is it just me? They're all trapped behind that smoke onto car. It's kind of strange. Yeah,
it was a really interesting push on the site. 2-pronged assault from A main and from mid to shorts. But that gap in the smoke really pushed them over. They were looking in the wrong direction at the wrong time. They weren't sure if the site was completely clear. So they were forced to try and focus their attention there. Got shot in the back of the head. So it started well. Didn't end well, as Denial did get the defuse and have made it 3-3. NAF-FLY didn't get caught very early in mid with a grenade in his hand, and a second frag comes in from Flom. So that is 2 down for Denial with lots of time left on the clock. This is a fantastic start for Mythic. CTs are going to have to push and get an advantage back. ShahZaM does go through the door, but he falls as well. So it's 5-on-2 now. Bomb still unknown for the CTs. It looks like they're going to commit to the A bomb site, or actually daps is going to start moving back towards B. So let's see. It seems they're going to. I'm not sure if they're going to try and play for a retake or just go for the overall save. They've given up A completely. I'm not sure if it's because they saw them approaching and they want to save their guns, or if they've just decided to try and hold the B bomb site. Anger with only $300 in the bank, he has to save everything he's carrying right now.
Saving
in order for his team to buy next round.
Yeah, it's definitely a good choice. Mythic is starting to do a really good job on the T side. As you pointed out, though. By the way, I do like the little Christmassy lights. Can we just get a zoom on those? Can we just get a zoom on the Christmassy lights? No. And why are they only in that one spot on the map? I haven't seen them anywhere else. James, stop being like that. Why you gotta ruin the seasonal cheer?
No.
I'm gonna take the keyboard for you.
Look at the swarm. Look at the swarm here. Like angry bees.
They're very slow moving
Yellow
bees,
dots.
though. They don't seem that angry. To be honest, they seem rather docile. If you were to ask me.
They're in segways, but the battery's low. There will be one to survive, at least.
Alright, so
one gun makes it through to the next round.
Yeah, it's still kind of awkward, though, but I don't know. They could force it up. NAF-FLY could drop a FAMAS, and they could make it work. But I do like that they're going for the eco here because, again, the CZs being a lot weaker, when you're finding yourself on those low money positions, it's a lot harder to handle. You can't really go for these like CZ forces and have them be as effective and viable as before.
See ya.
So daps gonna find himself a pick into B storage as they go on the aggression. It's gonna be hard to recover that weapon with Abe watching over, but is he gonna give up the angle
But
here?
look how the CTs have rotated. After getting the frag on one site, Mythic have to assume that they've gone for the stack and they've pushed, well, they've tried to push the rest of their players over to the other side to try and catch the Ts. Somebody did get caught in mid, but we may see AGM going through the door here. Bomb is indeed approaching A. They've avoided B altogether after getting that frag, so this may work out as planned.
Denal over by quad boxes, very strong position, going to take down the first player. That's a big, big kill for them. As now FugLy will find Hades over by the car as well. This is looking better and better now.
They've got the bomb. Geniuses.
But the AWPer over on short, he's kind of stuck there. Flom, what does he do? He needs some distraction from A, but A won't find the kill, and FugLy is going to be the one to be rewarded with that frag as we have Flom moving up CT.
Flom has to clutch it, otherwise ShahZaM gets a free AWP, and he's got 4150 in the bank already.
Great shot there. There's one more player by forklift. Does Flom know? Does get out of there. It's 20 seconds. Oh, he's going to be able to get this plant. This round now just swung heavily into the favor of Flom, actually, because he's got a one-on-one. FugLy can't get up in his face by the time you know, he's still planting. So this is kind of good for Flom. He just has to hit the shot. There it is. He's going to connect. And that's a great save there from Mythic. Very good sneaky play from Flom. It's going to be able to save the round in a 1-on-2 situation.
Indeed, big damage done there by Denal, and that round, if they won it, would have been huge. But they are going to go for the AWP buy on ShahZaM. No helmet to be had for him, but against AKs and AWPs, it will not matter. They do have a few nades, none for FugLy, however. We'll see who is going to come up trumps in the Battle of the AWPs here. ShahZaM is going to be looking towards the mid area, but he's not going to be challenged anytime soon. Flom looking to get an opening onto the B side. Let's have a look at the CT setup on the B side. We've got daps on the site itself, and NAF-FLY playing the CT position. So if he gets peeked by the AWP, he will be in trouble. Oh, he gets peeked by two people at the same time. It's like a penetration tap to the head there as he does survive. ShahZaM going to leg Hades in mid area. Starting to kick off as they say in UK.
So 2 players down in favor of Mythic. Anger and FugLy left. FugLy going to make his way through this smoke there, and not going to find much luck, unfortunately. And Anger's left in a situation where saving does seem like a... Well, how much? Okay, let's see how much money he has that he's carrying right now.
He has armor and a 5.7, like he may as well
so
save.
He's got 1,500, 1,800, 1,000, 2,000. He's got a kit as well. So... Yeah, how many rounds did they lose in a row?
I mean, if it's a pistol round anyway, and he can have a 5.7 and armor, then I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I think they don't. They're not getting more than 2,400, so I think it's fine to save here.
He's got to go into the vent now.
Ooh, not quite. That would have been so awesome. Then he would have been able to pick up an AK maybe. But yeah.
Oh, his gun gets stolen as well. Swiped.
Indeed.
Almost a carjacking.
But yeah. So. 6-3 now. Denial having a bit of troubles when it comes to the money and just generally dealing with the offense of Mythic, who have been finding some great kills here and there on the entries. And Denial has certainly been caught on some weird rotations and weird positions. And wow, this aim from some of these players is so fantastic. We're going to see Flom go over the top with the AWP to equalize things a little bit. In fact, put it in their favor. But Denial, what else can they find here? They do have a Deagle and a 5.7 and a P250 in play. All very strong pistols in the right circumstances. But can they find those circumstances? Mythic trying to take it slow and together. They are quite aware that there could be pistols, dangerous pistols lurking around every corner. So they're taking it, or giving it the respect that it deserves.
They can't wait too long, though, because if they start to run out of time and they have to try and push the site quickly, and they can't cover the angles properly, then they could end up losing the round. Now ShahZaM has to make sure he doesn't peek too many times because he may get his chest ripped open by that AWP. You can see they're just hiding the gun that fell on the floor, so there'll be no pickups here for the remaining CTs. And again, Denial definitely in trouble here. Had a nice comeback to 3 rounds, but 3-6 is not a good score on the CT side.
No way!
Huge frags here for FugLy. Going for the 3rd one. Can he get it? Oh my
he
god.
Gets it.
Holy potatoes, what just happened? That was insane.
Love
I mean, what? They waited so long to avoid it, and they just got blasted by the Deeg cannon.
That's so nice. And how many players survived that round? It was 2? No, 2?
I don't know. I was blinded by Deagle shots.
Yeah, I think there was 2, but only one of them was able to pick up a weapon. Because that's like, if you have a situation like that and you actually take all of them down, you win by elimination, and there's like 3 of you left, and you pick up 3 AKs. It's a huge swing in money. It's so huge. And we're going to see Mythic piling into the A bomb side. Big pace from them. A up close there with the Deagle, but look at this behind the smoke. lies, a lot of CTs, but they are so far not having a great time of it. So trades coming in, and we'll have Denial up 4 frags now. Hades left with 1 health, spinning around, and it is the elimination there. But they got the bomb down and all of that madness. I think there was like within like a 3-meter vicinity, it was like 8 players packed together there in amongst the smoke, unable to find each other, all with blindfolds on.
I'm still in shock at the individual play there from the one man on the B bomb site with a deagle.
It's really nice.
Wow.
Some of those dead stops with the deagle on the event room position, definitely massive deal.
What a way to get your team back into the game.
And it absolutely has. But and look how good they're looking right now. And there's 3 players in middle for them to apply that pressure, get NAF-FLY straight up to the vent, which is nice. And ShahZaM's able to work some freedom in with the AWP right now from the quad boxes.
Finally, he does get the AWP back.
So right now, Denial, from having a very dire situation in pretty much every single conceivable way, are pretty much comfortable. They have a great setup. They've got all the grenades that they want. The only thing they don't have at the moment is a big buffer of money. That's what they next want to achieve. But here we go, pushing through middle. It's going to be Mythic trying to find some kills. It's not going to happen. And it was an attempt at getting the split onto the B push, but it's just going to be the B push by itself. But NAF-FLY and daps going to stop them even getting close. It's a great no-scope there coming in from Flom as he gets 2 frags. There's 1 more on this bomb side for Flom to take down, but it's so risky to try to push in here with no support, less than half health. Just going to see what damage he can do. There it is, ShahZaM, great reaction. And there it is, 6-6. Denial and Mythic all tied up as Denial spring back into action.
Yeah, again, the Denial's economy was ruined from the start. They lost the pistol run, they went 3-0 down. They got back to 3-3, then all fell apart again. They were 3-6 down. Finally, after a huge round, the round they shouldn't have won, they bring it back to 6-6. And the AWP is in the hands of ShahZaM, which is definitely a game changer here. It's going to be an eco rush into B. There's a crossfire here for the CTs, and they're going to clean up with nobody dead. NAF-FLY survives with 8 HP. And that's just a really clean round. 2 rounds remain here. And Mythic do have the money to go for that AWP on Flom. Let's have a look at who's getting the kills on both teams here. Flom top fragging for his team, 13 and 8 at the moment. We can see ShahZaM with the other AWP, although his AWP has been late into the game, 5 and 8 at the moment. But Anger and NAF-FLY top fragging here for Denial, keeping them in the game. 7-6, not ideal for the CT side, but not bad either. Fast 3-man push here on the boost from Mythic. Going to be a trade frag in middle with Anger and AGM going down. And these frags are coming in too thick and fast to report, but it ends up being a 3-1 in favor of Denial. 2 sites to defend. The bomb is down on the A site, however, and they probably know that. Hades, last man standing for Mythic.
If he can get actually a quick kill and pick up the bomb, he could actually have a chance to win this round, because it's all about the time in a situation like that, in a 1-on-2. And he just has to find the first kill. They spotted him now. And then if he can get the kill, pick up the bomb, he just has to put some doubt in their mind in which site he's choosing to go to kind of force them to either gamble or split up. And then he's got a really solid chance to potentially take the round. But he's not finding the quick frag, and that's really the issue there. Hades now stuck behind the smoke, just waiting patiently. He's going to have to just do this without that quick frag. And we do have a nice position under the boost from FugLy, and he's going to be able to cut off or hear any movement. And there it is. There are those Christmas lights I was talking about. That's the only place they are. That's the only place they are on the map. It's a nice pick there from Hades, but he's kind of running out of time here. Can switch up for the AK-47 and go closer. There it is. 1 man spotted over by Forklift. Hades really going to be having a hard time as there is a player quick to the flank, but he might just get the bomb down. Going to go for the re-peek instead of the plant, and he's going to get taken down. A good effort from Hades, but it is going to be 8-6 for Denial.
So this is going to be the last round of the first half, and again, despite losing that round, this is a good T half here for Mythic. We are curious to see what their CT half is going to be like, but so far so good. Denial dropping more rounds than they would like to on the currently favored side. Got the wall bangs coming in. Maybe some of these plays at the moment. Again, we've got ShahZaM holding down the A site.
It really bothers me. Because they're nowhere else, it's just that one spot.
Write them a letter.
I will, I'm going to write a letter straight to Val. Makes no sense. It's the laziest decoration crew ever. Okay, so
It is pretty random.
we do right. Thank you for acknowledging that. Finally. Okay, so it's Mythic actually have an interesting setup here now because Denial actually have very strong presence here towards kind of the B area of the map, but they're just staying put, and Flom's going to get a pick into vent room, and NAF-FLY is ready there with that really fantastic angle from the vent room, or the vents themselves.
There's running distraction in the mid area though. Hades getting the first man, getting the second one as well. Now the B push will begin, and it's only FugLy on site. We saw what he did with only a deagle. But what can he do now? Not a whole lot. It's going to be ShahZaM with the longest rotation EU. What, EU? America?
EU.
Is he going to... well, it's the last round. He's got no choice but to go for it.
Yeah, ShahZaM, let's see some ShahMagic. No, it doesn't work. No.
ShahMagic.
Yeah, it doesn't work, man.
That is like the worst improv I have seen in recent memory. ShahMagic.
ShahMagic.
It sounds like an infomercial for like a toilet brush or something.
Toilet brush?
I don't know.
No, I guess so. ShahMagic.
ShahZaM on deathmatch mode.
Yep. Alright, so it's going to be 8-7. That's a great scoreline there for Mythic. They had a really fantastic early beginning to the match. I mean, we can't really stress that enough. They got the pistol. It was really clean going straight into the fourth round even. And it was the only reason Denial were even able to really show up in the early kind of areas of the CT half was because of ShahZaM with the ShahMagic on the deagle over at vent room. And
please do not let this become a thing.
It's not going to become a thing, don't worry. I'm just trying to torture you. I'm just trying to torture you. So here we go. This is absolutely a must-win here for Denial. I wonder what they have planned here. They do have a Tech 9 on NAF-FLY, an HE, a smoke on daps, and 2 flashes as well. So minimal nades, but they... Looks like Mythic are kind of ready for this, but it really depends how the nades land as to how effective this three-man stack on the site is going to be.
This is going to be good.
Here we go. There's nothing to do but wait and see how the execution comes into play. Look at the angle. Abe finding some damage, but no quick frags. That's what they needed. And in goes Anger. So angry with the Glock. And they are getting absolutely murdered on that site. In comes AGM now. Last man standing against 3. And it's incredibly doable. P250 cartel in hand. As he's going to try to look for those heads. And there is a quick flash. Spotting a single player. That's good info. Go in, but he's going to get taken down. Too many men.
He got crucified.
To deal with. And 9-7, so we have Denial taking that much needed pistol, and Mythic can see that they are not going for the CZ armor. It's gone. It's kaput. It's almost okay. I hesitate to say that CZ armor on second round is kaput, but it's definitely.
Some would say it's a myth.
It's not. Oh god.
It's
not as. The thing is that before it was just like a must. Like the investment,
it was
basically
obligatory.
yeah, the investment, the chance that it gives you to actually turn the round or the game around is.
It was mad derp.
You couldn't not do it. It's just it was too good. So it's great that we see that removed from the game because it's only going to make the game more rich and at every level. So back into the action though. Of course, Mythic going with an A stack, and it's definitely something you have to do in a situation like this. Try to go for that stack. They haven't really invested much in pistols. Some P250s here. That's about it. And if they get lucky, they can win the round. But it's not really going to be so easy as it can be said. The doing is always the harder part of things.
Yeah, ShahZaM just needs to hide now. No point losing his armor of only 16 HP, though Denial and NAF-FLY not doing much better. The boost is coming in to try and get him, but Anger's well positioned to take him out, and there will be no deaths on the Denial side. So again, ShahZaM just having to stand in the corner.
Yeah, they handled that very well. It's always good to see when teams are trying to make sure that they keep every edge possible, because there's lots of people that don't take it as seriously. They could just run out. I've got to kill guys. Oh, I got 2 kills. Let's just run, try to get the third, and then die. They didn't do that. They managed their health. They managed their positioning to minimize losses and make it as hard as possible for Mythic. And that's what I like to see. And another stack coming in on short. Look at this, 4 players. Can we get an angle on this? Where's the camera crew? Yeah, the camera crew is in the house. We've got that drone flying above on middle. James even owns a drone actually.
Ooh, in the face.
Here we go. Let's damage done so far. One player taken down. Mythic, can they find anything else? Any more damage to be done? Be nice, but so far they are not able to find much in the way of kills. ShahZaM is quite low, and Hades is coming in from the back. But
where is daps' rifle? Oh, they've picked it up. I was going to say, because two of them, NAF-FLY and ShahZaM, were both only using pistols. ShahZaM only using it obviously because he wants the AWP, but not on eco rounds. And NAF-FLY, yeah, he's running around with a tech man.
And for a team like Mythic, a good result against a team like Denial is definitely something to be very encouraging for them moving forwards. As Denial definitely, as I said previously, having taken down Cloud9, even though you could say whatever you want about Cloud9's shape, they are phenomenal players, and definitely a team to be reckoned with. And well, long story short, if Mythic can do really well against Denial, I can't wait to see what they have to bring in the future as well. We're going to have the push coming in towards B, as the crossfire is ready here for Mythic. Let's see how good it can do. Ooh, this is nasty, that angle, but he goes down immediately. AGM finding absolutely nothing. And Denial are in. They are in, and this is very scary right now. Plant at the back of the site, visible from the B storage kind of area. Oh, this is so difficult.
Oh, that was a big nade on Hades and Flom.
They would do so well to get in here at all, but they may even decide to just save everything, because five man after plant like this. Yeah, I really agree with this. I don't think they should try this at all, especially considering that they're pretty broke, I think. Yeah, they're completely broke. This makes a lot of sense to hold off here. Denial, all they have to do is run at them and try to get the kills. And if they're able to take down 2 players, that's going to be a huge, huge game changer for Mythic. They won't be able to do anything in the following round. Ooh, Anger's going to find one. Oh, no, they get 2 as well. The AWP goes down and everything. That is massive. Oh, no, now they got 2 rifles. But they can't really buy. They could buy behind us, but without the CZs, it's not really advisable actually anymore.
Interestingly, Abe and AGM
they're going to go for it.
Have the M4A4s, Hades and LeX playing with the silence still, and you can see Flom has the silence as well. So not seeing the adjustments on this team that we've seen in other teams today with regards to the new pricing of the silenced M4. Still opting for stealth, at least on this map. And yes, those Christmas lights are even more annoying.
Now that now you can't unsee it.
Yeah, they should be. We should disable them though. SV holiday mode 0.
No. Okay, so they're not making their way into the site now, and Flom in with the first kill onto daps, and there's more players to be had here. As Flom goes to town, getting the second, putting the stop on the push, and that bomb plant from the opposing team. That's another one. Flom racking them up. That's number 4. There's one more at Squeaky Door, and Flom. Surely he's got to be going in for this. He hasn't been touched so far. There we go. Finally does get touched, but maybe even been by a teammate. Can the last one be a wall bang? It will. There is the ace from Flom. Beautiful work holding down the A bomb site, and we are going to see Mythic bouncing back into this one with a chance.
Yeah, the highlight reel just keeps going today. Great plays there by Flom, taking down the entire team. Always nice to see. AWP coming out for Flom now, so he's going to be back on the sharpshooter. And his counterpart will be ShahZaM going towards mid. Flom is already in position. Oh, but ShahZam's too fast on the trigger, and that's going to be an early advantage here for the terrorist team.
I think that's the second time that's happened. ShahZaM out-reacting.
ShahZaM is pretty damn good with the AWP.
He's got the reactions, that is for sure. That is not everything when it comes to being an AWPer, but they definitely help. You can see LeX putting some bullets into ShahZaM, in fact, to end him, but it's a 3-on-2 now, and AGM and Hades are not in position for this at all. They're coming in from B, as we can see. So it's going to be very, very difficult to work their way in, especially Smoke's alive now. Just planted. Can go straight in. NAF-FLY behind the bomb boxes. Be able to pick off one. Still an advantage here. And Hades, very low on the health, going to scooch on in very slowly. Gets the headshot onto FugLy. He knows there's got to be one behind that quad box, and Hades going to be going in for the shot and the peek. Not going to reward. daps pulls it off, saves Denial, and now Mythic are broke.
Yeah, Hades was
Busto.
Going around the corner, kind of swinging his mouse around, looking for a close barrel position, but it wasn't to be. Mythic are in a difficult position now. Denial are too close for comfort to that magical 16.
And it's a big problem in one sense as well, because they got into this position where they'd won a round finally, and they've only won 1 in this half so far, and now their money bonus gets reset. And so that's like really bad because they didn't really make anything out of the win. It was just one win and then that was it. So it actually almost hurts them in the long term to actually get that win there and not be able to string more wins together. It's very, very dangerous times here for Mythic. Really going for a push into the team main, but largely coming up with nothing. Actually even getting smoked off there thanks to ShahZaM. That is a BM smoke there, not even letting them come in to challenge for the frags. So they're going to have to just sit on the outskirts, on the perimeter, and wait for the exit kills to come. But if Denial are smart, they can completely, well, deny this. So here is one player found by FugLy. Abe and Flom remaining, perhaps going for the hunt now. They notice there are some players towards the spawn. But at this point, getting some frags is not really going to help them. Unless if they're able to pick up a weapon, that would help. But that's not going to happen. Flom actually going to just stay alive with only the measly P250. And you can see now that Mythic, this is the last chance now to bring the game back into their favor.
So AWP is going to be dropped by AGM onto Flom. Only Hades with a helmet, but isn't going to be much use in this round. He's up against 4 AKs and an AWP. So, oh, the shots missed, and that was an important frag.
He actually tagged him.
Aha, so penetration shot.
He got a tag on.
Take that one.
ShahZaM
is nadeable now.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal because even though it wasn't a kill, ShahZaM's not going to be as confident now to actually peek on some angles, and it's more risky, definitely more risky. So ShahZaM's still confident just to go for this angle at least. Is he going to go for the peek? He does go for the peek onto CT connector. But Hades is below, actually revealing his position there. Ooh, that nade! Damage there, but they're now going to make their way in onto the A bomb side. They're all over the place. The bomb is actually towards B, and now the rotation comes into A. And wait, there's a ghost town because look at this. Everybody has come to B with that bomb. The party is in B, and the CTs were not invited. So nice flick there from ShahZaM to finish off Hades, and they are 1 kill away from hitting match point.
Indeed. This is looking like the end of the road on map 1 for Mythic as Denial head towards round 15 with 4 players alive. Mythic will be able to pick up the AWP, and that should be a save for them. But T's are advancing. Daps looking for the remaining player.
Going past Christmas lights.
Missed a shot as well, and they're going to go into the last round with next to nothing. This is going to be a difficult round to say the least.
Maybe our map is broken in some way. Maybe they're supposed to be lights.
Are you still talking about Christmas lights?
Oh dear.
What are we going to do with you?
I just don't know.
Gonna have to sedate
Why are you such a Christmas hater, James? Why do you hate Christmas?
Is that Mariah Carey song? And Christmas jumpers.
They're so comfortable though. I don't understand. Anyway, AGM over by Headshots trying to do some ShahZaM magic. As we have him looking for those 1Ds. Not able to connect anything just yet. Could turn the round around. He's able to get a quick kill. And that flash was perfect. Gets the kill onto FugLy over at Headshot. And AGM still rocking the site with that deagle. Although now he goes down finally. And you know, ShahZaM on the angle for vents. This is going to be very, very hard for the CT to push this. They're going to try, and it's going to be Anger who takes down Flom instead of ShahZaM. But I think they've got a pretty tight grip on this situation. But the bomb is down on the bomb site, which is kind of annoying. And they get, oh, nice shot by ShahZaM. They're taking their time. That boost into middle really suggests that they are ready to use all the time in the round to wait for that guy to flank through CT, and they're not going to expect this. LeX is surely just dead meat. Look at this, getting shot from the side there. And there it is. 16-8 is the score. Denial are going to bring it back, and they had a really wonderful game there. I mean, life was hard at the start. It was very, very rocky. Mythic looked very good. They looked really, really strong off of the off their T-pistol and everything. Got like 4 rounds in a row, looking crazy good. And even actually, Denial were like looking kind of weird at some points, where you have like 3 CTs stuck at car. But that wasn't the only time when they were in like really weird positions. But there you go. I think Denial showed that overall they are the better team on cash at least. And any thoughts on that one?
Yeah, it was definitely a roaring start there by Mythic, and it looked a bit dangerous for Denial in the first half, but they managed to eke out the win on the T half. So congratulations to them. What's the next match?
We've got Season coming up, and it's the nice new clean green competitive detailful lush mountains season.
Mountains.
Mountains. There's mountains, man. They're so awesome. Every time I see them, I think of drinking like the mountainous drinking water. What am I talking about, James? The water that comes straight from the mountains. Have you seen the adverts, James? No? That you drink the water from mountains? No? That's how they sell that stuff to you.
There are no mountains in London, DDK.
I know. I wish there was. You know, in Milan, actually, you can actually see on a clear day, you can see the Alps.
Really?
On a clear day. It's gorgeous. And when you fly there, you actually fly over them as well, which is also gorgeous.
I thought so, yeah.
Although there's a lot of what is the word? It begins with T. Turbulence? Turbulence. A lot of turbulence. All right, guys. See you after the break.